Hi, my name is Richard Cronier. I'm the president of the Paradise Valley Snowmobile Association, and I'm the BC Snowmobile Federation vice president, and I was past Region 1 director for Northeast BC. Tonight you're going to be getting an inside look before everybody shows up here tonight to the Paradise Valley Christmas party, but you're getting a little look at the inside of our cabin, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what's going on in Region 1. Before we get going, I'd like to wish everybody out there a very Merry Christmas. I'd like to wish you a Happy New Year. I hope that this year in Region 1 we have lots of snow. I know the conditions aren't great right now out there, but I wish you safety and I wish you a prosperous New Year. And that goes from the BCSF and it comes from my family to your family. Let's talk about a little bit about what's going on in Region 1 right now. We'll look at Chetwynd first, and I know that Sheldon Belter and Fred Vanderhagen are working hard there in Chetwynd, and they just a couple weeks ago placed a brand new warm-up cabin out there in the lower berth, I believe it is. And not that I've ridden there before, but I'm excited to try that. It's going to be exciting for that club to see another asset out there for snowmobilers, and a great way to spend some time with your family and a safety shelter as well. So that's exciting for them. In Fort St. John, I welcome Peter Buchert back as president there and his crew. I know that they received this year some approval for some NTC funding for the National Trails Coalition, and they have plans to upgrade the Redfern area, and I wish you guys all the best out there. I know that's a big project to undergo. It's got some distance to travel, so I wish you all the best of luck out there. In Mackenzie, it's great to have Mr. Spooner, Marlon Spooner, come back. I know he was thinking of the end as his presidency there in Mackenzie, but Marlon, thanks for sticking with it. You're a great asset to the club there, you're a great asset to the community. Congratulating my friend Brandon Spooner on winning his BCSF Award of Excellence for Youth. It was great to have you guys down there in Kamloops to receive that award. And Brandon, I sure appreciate everything you do for the community there in Mackenzie. And for all your peers there, they should be pretty excited to have a guy like you around involved in snowmobiling. In Fort Nelson, I spent some time up there this fall with Mr. Wheeler and Justin Brake and all the crew up there, Rick Seidel. You guys, I was very impressed with what I saw there. Very family-oriented club, lots of energy. I know you guys are out grooming trails, you're out clearing trails, you've done a bunch of upgrades to your cabins out there. I wish you another successful season. More than anything, I love what you guys do in the community, and that's a big thing. Tumble Ridge has a new president, Mr. Cutler, Randy Cutler. Welcome aboard, Randy. I know you've been involved in snowmobiling for a lot of years, and you've been in Tumble Ridge for a lot of years. It's nice to see you step forward. You got some big boots to fill there with Adam leaving, but I know Adam's heart is still in Tumble Ridge and all the hard work that's going on there as well. So good luck to you there, Randy. I'll talk a little bit about the ORV right now and the work that went into there by the BCSF, as much as I can share. I know that there's some mixed feelings out there in regards to having to register and having a plate and all that stuff. The good thing is that this is not new to snowmobiling. Snowmobilers in British Columbia have had to register their sleds since the 70s, so this is nothing new for us. But it should be a good thing. It should be a thing that will hopefully prevent some thievery. It's not going to be the end-all be-all. Of course, there's the whole enforcement side of it. But we work hard for our toys and that hard-earned money. And I think that this is going to offer a little bit of protection for us in that area. And it'll also help show the government how many actual snowmobilers there are in British Columbia. So they're looking at an actual figure, not a figure that is just concocted or imagined. This should end some bad habits with enforcement. I know there's going to be some helmet rules and stuff like that with stopping crossing FSRs, and you need to have that special permit to be able to cross an FSR. These are good things. We've got enough oil field and industry traffic out there. It's great for economy, but they want people out there actively using these recreation areas to be safe. And we do too. So stay safe, ride safe. The bad thing is the plate. If you've gone in and you've tried to register your snowmobile already, I know compliance is not till next year, but the reality is that plate doesn't work. It doesn't work on new sleds. We know it doesn't work on flaps. Trust me, Aaron Hart has got lots of hours into this. Donegal in the office is still working with Vera to try and get the plate changed to a decal. In the words of Aaron Hart, I wouldn't run to the ICBC to register that new sled quite yet. You could maybe carry the plate, don't put it on, because we'd like to see a decal go on the hood or on the tongue. So stay with us. The BCSF is still working there. I know the motorcycle guys certainly don't see a plate being a safe thing on their off-road motorcycles. Let's talk about ASP. I know in Region 1, I think we only have one area that requires an avalanche safety plan for the club now, and I think that's in Mackenzie. I know Marlon is working on getting some funding for that and getting a professional to help him do the assessment. If you need any hand with that, Marlon, please give Donegal a call in the office, and then we want to work through this with you. The BCSF is working as well. There's many areas across the province where if something doesn't happen, we could see grooming shut down in a lot of areas, and we don't want to see that happen. Let's talk about the Northern Rockies and the fact that we don't have an avalanche forecast. That's an issue. I know that Ryan Shelley from Summit Avalanche Consulting has done a good job. He's got a cabin in the Pine Pass. Big shout out to you, Ryan. And you're good at a blog, and you're good at getting the information out there and keeping snowmobilers safe, backcountry users in general safe. We appreciate that, but we know that there needs to be more than that. We need to be able to send snowmobilers to the mountains and have the updated information. Aaron Hart, our president, has spent many hours, and that's kind of on the top of his list right now, to try and get this squared away, come up with some kind of plan that is accurate and resourceful so that snowmobilers in Northeast BC will be safe. So stay tuned for that. I guess the last thing I want to talk about a little bit is membership. I know Paradise Valley right now, our membership is still down from what it was last year. As you can see, we're sitting in this beautiful cabin. Firewood needs to be chopped, stoves need to be maintained, cabins need to be maintained. It takes electronics, paper, envelopes, printers to create newsletters, postage to mail newsletters, letters. It takes people, fuel to go out and cut trails, and there has to be insurance. We have to buy insurance for cabins, and we deal with land closures, and we have a big investment on the side of members who have paid their way. Membership is important, not just the numbers for government to show them that collectively we're organized, but the brass tacks is it takes cash. And I know in all the clubs in Region 1, we all struggle with membership. It seems like everything we do is hard work. The presidents, the executive of all these clubs, they work hard, whether it's trying to get a grant or whatever it takes to try and raise that money to provide what we provide to the community. Don't just be a Facebook member. We want to see you step up and above that and have an investment. I know each club differs a little bit across Region 1 here. In Paradise Valley, it's $80 to buy a membership. Of that, $23.50 goes to the BCSF so that they can fight on our behalf or use that money to work with government. It costs money to travel to meetings where we meet with government, and $23.50 per person doesn't seem like a lot of money to travel. This stuff costs money now. It's not just about volunteers giving into their pockets all the time. We have lots of users who use our trail system, who use our cabins, and we're begging you, step up, get involved, have an investment in your club, have an investment in your community. This stuff is beautiful, it's wonderful to have, but we need to have that paid membership. And that's all I'm going to rant on that. Again, one more time. Thanks for listening. Enjoy your Christmas. Have a happy New Year. If you get out riding, please be safe. Thanks.